Holly the Twister Sister, and I have got a really cool Santa hat balloon tutorial for you guys. This is a great one for holiday line work events and things where you want to kind of get people moving through your line quickly. This is a good festive one. So this one, I'm going to be using a white 5-inch round. I've inflated it about 2 pumps with a dual action hand pump. So set that off to the side. I've got a fully inflated 160 white that's inflated all the way, and then let a good amount of air out before you tie it off so that it's nice and squishy and easy to work with. And then you can use 260s or a larger size balloon for these next two. I'll be using 360s, and they're both inflated to about a 3 to 4 inch tail. The red one's a little longer, but that one has a little more room to play with. But inflate both of these and tie them together. I like doing these with the bigger balloons because it just adds that wow factor, of course. But if 260s are all you have, this design works great with 260s as well. So don't feel like you need to get the bigger balloons if you don't want to. So to start off, I've tied both of these together. The white balloon is gonna be the brim of our hat. And since we are just making a 2-bubble hat base, you don't have to be so worried about measuring the hat around the person's head. With 2 bubbles, it's gonna fit pretty much any size head. So what I'm gonna do, I've got again about a 3 to 4 inch tail on this guy. I'm gonna find the middle point of my white balloon and just give it a twist where that middle point is. So a nice good twist. And then we're gonna bring the tail up and tie it into one of our nozzles here at the very beginning of the balloon. All right, so again, these 2-bubble hat bases, you can put them like this for certain designs. They're gonna fit anybody. For this particular design, we're gonna be putting it going from side to side like this. And so this is great because it'll fit a child size head all the way up to an adult male head. Okay, now with the red balloon, this is gonna be the top part of our hat, and so you just wanna fold it over. I like to give this guy a little bit of squishing though. Squish it out a bit, that way it's gonna be a little bit softer, and we can give it some shape if we want to. I like to kind of give it a sort of a flopped over look on the hat. And so I'm gonna take the tail that I have left here, and I'm just gonna wrap it around this joint, this twist a couple times, sort of going in like a figure 8 around one side and then the other. Not super secure like that, but we're gonna secure that more in just a minute. But for now, we're just gonna leave it like that and figure out how we want the top of our hat to be shaped. You can have it go straight up into a pointy triangle shape like this, or we can kind of flop it over a little bit more like this, which is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna kind of get an idea of where I want this bend and this point to be, which I think looks good right about here. So I'm gonna go ahead and twist my red balloon right there. And then I'm gonna shape this smaller section down here to give it a bend. So we're gonna get that flopped over sort of a shape. It's not gonna be like fully flopped over, but just gives it a little bit more character, some definition. Okay, so we have that. Now we're gonna grab our 5-inch round, and when you inflate your 5-inch round, make sure just don't tie it too close to the inflated part. You want your knot to be out on the nozzle a little bit here so that you have some squish room. So we're gonna squish our balloon out just a bit and twist off a small round bubble at the very front of the balloon. And we're gonna take the knot from our nozzle, we're going to grab that knot and bring it down into the twist. Whoop. Let me try that again. It's easier if you just do it fast instead of trying to go slow. Take that knot, wrap it down into the twist, and wrap it around that twist a couple times so you get a little bit of like a pinch twist sort of thing. And to connect that, we're just going to take the pinch twist and wrap that into a twist at the top of our hat, and then go ahead and flip places on your bubbles. And now you've got a really easy, fast Santa hat design. You could be done at this point if you just want to do a bunch of holiday hats for a very fast line work gig. and you could be done at this point. So it's 2 balloons and a 5-inch round, no artwork necessary. This is an easy one to learn. However, you guys know I like to step things up a little bit. And so we're gonna take our white 160 that we've got inflated. I'm just gonna fold this thing in half and find the middle point, give that a twist. And then we're gonna come through and we're gonna slide that. I like to slide it on the side here where we wrapped the red tail around, because that will kind of secure that a little bit more so that it won't come unwrapped. So we're just gonna take our 160 and wrap it around that point, and then we're gonna spiral our 160. A nice tight spiral, as good as you can get it, all the way down to the end. And then once you get to the end, we're gonna just twist our 2 ends together, making 2 small bubbles. We're gonna bring those all the way over to the other side of our hat and just wrap those bubbles into the other side of our hat there, okay? If you wanna hide the nozzle here on this little 160, you sure can. Just tuck that inside there. And if you want to, you can cut off the remaining part of this white 360. And now your Santa hat has a twisty little beard that just makes this so cute. So here we have the finished design, still very fast and easy to do, even with the beard. And what I like about adding the beard is if you're at an outdoor event or something, or you're giving this to some rambunctious children that they're running around, it kind of acts like a chin strap to help hold the hat on a little bit better. So it's like a win-win. It looks cool and it also is functional. So that is a super fast design that you guys can add to your menus for this holiday season. I do have clip art available for this hat at the Twister Sister Studio store. So make sure to head on over there and snag that if you haven't already. And if you're looking for more fast and easy holiday designs, definitely check out my Christmas Patooties tutorial series. 7 fast designs of characters that are typically a little bit more complicated, like Christmas trees and Santa Claus. We boil those down into some really fast designs that you can add to your menus this holiday season to really impress your clients. And so if you're a Twisterhood member, you already get access to that as well as every other video I've ever made, plus all the clip art you could need is included in your membership. If you're not a member and you think that might be something you'd be interested in, check the link in the description below to find out more. But if you're not a member, you can go ahead and purchase the Cutie Patooties and the clip art, whatever you guys need. And of course, this tutorial is free. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm looking forward to seeing your comments down below. And I'll be asking for your pictures of this design in our Facebook group. So go grab your balloons, twist up a Santa hat, and then come share pictures of your creations in our Facebook group tomorrow. I cannot wait to see what kind of different takes you guys have on this and what other cool creative things you guys think to do with this design. So I'll see you over in the group. Until then, bye everybody, happy twisting.